Who wants to play? I'll just wait for a few people to come in and then I'll ask some questions. Okay, let's do some practice questions. What ship was raised on the 11th of October 1982? What ship was raised on the 11th of October 1982? And of course, the answer to that one is the Titanic. No, it wasn't. It was the Mary Rose. Oh, I remember that actually. I remember that being on the news. Of course, the Titanic's not been raised, has it? It was probably found in the 80s. Next one. What kind of dance do native women perform for tourists in Hawaii? What kind of dance do native women perform for tourists in Hawaii? And the answer to that one is the hula. Next one. What part of David Livingstone is buried in Africa? What part of David Livingstone, who was the explorer, is buried in Africa? His heart. Where did Phileas Fogg begin and end his trip around the world? Where did Phileas Fogg begin and end his trip around the world? And that was in London. What is the minimum number of letters in the first word in a Scrabble game? What is the minimum number of letters in the first word in a Scrabble game? Just write your answers below. Hold on. There we go, that's better. Type anything in. If you're there, type in you're there, and so I know who's playing. So the minimum letters in a Scrabble game for the first word is 2. Type the comment where you're from and you can play. Say hello. Who declared, "I have a dream"? Which person declared, "I have a dream"? Type your answer in. The first person to type it gets a point. Who declared, "I have a dream"? Type your answer in. The answer to that one is Martin Luther King. Well done, Swix. You get a point for that because you're the first person to say it. Well done. Next one. Okay. What US state are the Aleutian Islands part of? What US state are the Aleutian Islands part of? If you don't know, just guess. Hello, Saeed. What part of Hawaii? That's a good guess, Hassan. But it's not right, but you're pretty close. Have another guess. A US state. So there can't be many of them because they're islands, so have another guess. It's one of the new states. Anybody will guess that one? Begins with A. Type your answer in. Get a point. Samoa. No, Samoa is not a part of America. Go up a bit. It's a bit cold near Canada. Type your answer in and you get a point. Come on, Hassan. Or anybody? Anybody else? Arkansas. No, not Arkansas. But close. It's near Canada. It's between Canada and Russia. Begins with A, ends with A. A-L. Hi, Samantha. Alaska. Well done, Hassan. Okay, Pointy. There's another question coming up now. Okay, let's do another question. Okay, what did Frank Sinatra call my kind of town? Where did Frank Sinatra call my kind of town? Just name a city in America You got a chance to know it, to get the point. Where did Frank Sinatra call My Kind of Town? Any guesses? Begins with C. I didn't know it. But it begins with C. Chicago. Well done, Hassan. You're on 2 points now. You're in the lead, Hassan. Well done. Okay. Who was the first US president born in a hospital? Who was the first US president born in a hospital? So name a president. Oh, thank you, Samantha. That's my dog, George. And this channel is called George's Pub Quiz. My lovely dog, George. He's not with us anymore. But that's the channel's named after him. There's loads of quizzes on this channel. I'm just doing a live one to see how it goes. So, who was the first US president? JFK? No, not quite, Hassan. A bit more recent than that. But you got the first letter right. Thank you, Samantha. He was a beautiful dog. So which US president was the first born in hospital? He died recently, aged 100. That's a clue. Some say he wasn't a very good president, but anybody know that one? I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, it was Jimmy Carter. Never mind. Let's find another one. First letter was Jimmy Carter. We've done that one now. Which ear did Vincent van Gogh partially cut off? Which ear did Vincent van Gogh partially cut off? There's two choices. Hello, Cook. There's two choices. Which ear did Van Gogh cut off? Left. Well done, Hassan. You're in the lead. Van Gogh, yes. It's Van Gogh, not Van Gogh. Van Gogh's American. It's Van Gogh. What American state is Memphis in? What American state is Memphis in? Thank you, Samantha. You're lovely too. What American state is Memphis in? Van Gogh. Cameron's Van Gogh. What American state is Memphis in? Michigan? No, close. Well, it's not that close actually. Memphis is further down. Is that where Elvis is from? Or no idea. Just guess a state. It's only 50 to guess. Just guess one. We'll have some easier questions soon, Pointy. What's your specialist subject, Pointy? Tennessee. Well done, Hassan. You're well in the lead now, Hassan. Got another 20 minutes to go of this quiz. Okay. What is the capital of Chile? Cars. Okay. I'll see if I can find a cars one. What is the capital of Chile? What is the capital city of Chile? And then I'll think of a cars one. Santiago. Well done, Hassan. You're storming it. Okay. I'll think of a cars one. Okay. Which car manufacturer, made the Beetle? Which car manufacturer made the Beetle? Famous for things like Herbie Goes Bananas and quite trendy to grow one now. So which car manufacturer manufactured the Beetle? Well done, Pointy. The Volkswagen. Point for you. Okay, next one. This is guessable. How many teats does a cow have? How many teats does a cow have? Just guess. How many teats does a cow have? 50. No, a bit too much. A math square. Okay. 4. Well done, Pointy. Okay. What do you call an angle that's more than 90 degrees? Samantha. What do you call an angle that's more than 90 degrees? I hope I know this one because I just made it up. An angle more than 90 degrees. Obtuse. Well done, Hassan. Oh, unlucky pointy. Hassan was on my screen first. So that it might be a different order on your screen, but it's on my screen. Okay. So Hassan's on 6 points. Pointy's on 2. Swix is on 1. Okay, next one. Which Australian city hosted the 1956 Summer Olympics? Which Australian city hosted the 1956 Summer Olympics? If you don't know, just guess a city. Which Australian city hosted the 1956? No, that was 2000, Pointy. Sydney was 2000. It's another one. Melbourne, well done, Hassan. Hassan's brain box. Next one. Oh, don't know that one. These questions are a bit dodgy. Let's find this better one. Which Spanish city gave its name? No, that's going to be too hard. Which board game was originally called Criss Cross? Are you Australian, Pointy? Yep. Melbourne and then Sydney 2000. Yeah, Pointy. Here's one for you. In the 1956 Olympics, where were the equestrian events held? In the 1956 Olympics, where were the equestrian events held? Well done, Hassan. You got tic-tac-toe right. Well, actually, you didn't. That's the wrong answer, but never mind. So where was the equestrian events in 1956 held? You know that one? The Melbourne Olympics 1956. The equestrian events were held in... They were held in Stockholm because of the quarantine rules in Australia. Okay, what board game? Yeah, it was in Stockholm because of the quarantine rules. So they couldn't bring horses into Australia. What board game was originally called Criss Cross? And Hassan, I thought Hassan got it right, but didn't. So what board game was originally called Criss Cross? And it's not noughts and crosses or tic-tac-toe. Anybody know that one? Name a board game. Just guess a board game. No, it's not tic-tac-toe. No, it's not hopscotch. Criss-cross. So you criss on the board, you cross on the board. You've all played this game. You get lots of little squares with different letters on. Snakes and ladders, no, not that. Connect four, no. So you have to make words of these different letters and you go up and down like that. Which is why Scrabble, well done, Hassan. You got the point in the end. Scrabble. Okay. What mountain is 778 feet higher than K2? What mountain is 778 feet higher than K2? Hello, James. Welcome back, James. You won last time, didn't you, James, I think? So what mountain is 778? Well done, James. Everest. James is the current champion. So, okay, this is sort of a maths one, Samantha. What Roman numeral is the Roman numeral for 50? What is the Roman numeral for 50? That's sort of a maths one. The Roman numeral for 50, what letter is that? Anybody know that one? L. Well done, Samantha. You're on the board. 1 point for Samantha there. Let's find another one. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see. What South American country is alphabetically first? What South American country is alphabetically first? What South American country is alphabetically first? Yeah, I'm in England, yeah. Argentina, well done, James. Well done, Hassan. South America, that's it. Well done, everyone. Which novel has Big Brother watching you? Which novel has Big Brother watching? Great novel, this one. Which novel has Big Brother watching? Anybody know that one? Big Brother is from which novel? You must know that one. No, not David Copperfield. It's A Year. I thought this one would be easy. It's A Year. The Year is the name of the novel. You can type it out or numbers, whichever, it doesn't really matter. The author also wrote Animal Farm. Big Brother is watching you. 1956. No. 2000. No. You must know this one. 1986. Close. Go on. If people think the government's spying on you, all this sort of thing, you say it's a bit like 1980. No. One more. One down, Samantha. One down. Close. One down, Pointy. One down. 1 year earlier than that. You must know this one. 1984. Well done, Hassan. I thought that would have been an easy one. Well done, Samantha. 1984. George Orwell. What a great book that was. Okay, this is one I read earlier. What is the largest country in Africa? What is the largest country in Africa? This has changed recently in the last few years. What is the largest country in Africa? Algeria. Well done, Hassan. It used to be Sudan, but then South Sudan broke off and now it's Algeria. Okay, next one. Got 10 minutes to go, then I'll have to go and brush my hair or something. Okay. Why was Muhammad Ali banned from boxing and stripped of his world title in 1967? Why was Muhammad Ali stripped of his title and banned from boxing in 1967? Thanks for the hearts. More hearts, please, if you can. So why was Muhammad Ali stripped of his title and banned from boxing? Well done, Hassan. He refused to fight in the Vietnam War. And I won't say what he said, but basically he had no beef with the Viet Cong, so he wouldn't fight. Okay, next one. How many degrees are there in a right angle? Are you in Bristol? I'm not too far. About 2 hours drive, I think, from Bristol. How many degrees are there in a right angle? Where's Samantha? She won't know this one. Well done, Samantha. Well done, 90 degrees. This might be... Who was the last Anglo-Saxon king of England? Who was the last Anglo-Saxon king of England? Yeah, right angle triangle, yeah. King Harold, Hassan. Hassan has got 12 points now. Okay, Pointy. Name the 2 football teams in Bristol, Pointy. No, it wasn't George II. It's King Harold who got killed by William the Conqueror. So, Pointy, name the 2 football teams in Bristol for an extra point, if you can. Or anybody. Bristol Rovers, yeah. Rovers and City, well done, James. Yeah, Bristol City is the other one. James got a point as well. Okay, which film was based on Eric Liddell and Harold Abrahams? Which film was based on Eric Liddell and Harold Abrahams? They were both runners. This was an Oscar-winning film with a famous soundtrack by Vangelis, Harold Abrahams and Eric Liddell. They used to run in slow motion. Like that. You would have heard of it. You might not have seen it, but you definitely would have heard of it. That was based in the 1920s, I think, something like that. No. Something of fire. Something of fire. Oh, how, you're a bit young, are you, Pointy? Okay. I'll try to find some more modern ones. So, Something of Fire is the name of the film. Anybody know that one? Brain of Fire, no. Chariots of Fire. Well done, James. James is now on 4 points. But we haven't got long to go, so I think Hassan will probably win. But you never know. Depends how long I go for. Okay. Which football team... Sorry, Pointy, this is an old one. Do some times tables. Okay. What's 9 times 9? What is 9 times 9? Anybody know that one? 9 times 9? 81. Hassan got that first. Okay, another one. Well done, James. Well done, Samantha. Well done, Pointy. Hello, Will. Well done. Okay, last one then. Well, last maths one for a little while. What's 11 times 11? 11 times 11. Did you learn that far? 11 times 11. Hassan. What's that, Samantha? It comes up on my screen in a different order to you, I think. So, yeah. So you might think you got it right first, but on my screen it comes up in a different order. So that's all I can do, really. Okay. Hassan got that one. Hassan's now on 14 points. James is on 4. Pointy's on 3. Samantha's on 2. Swix is on 1. Okay, which football team was supported by Alf Garnett? Which football team was supported by Alf Garnett? That's probably a bit of an oldie one, but does anybody know that one? Which football team was supported by Alf Garnett? No. Who else supports? Other famous supporters are Ray Winston, Iron Maiden, Russell Brand, I think. He's oh yeah, well done, James. West Ham. Okay, let's find an easier one. I'll try to make one up. I can. West Ham, that's the one. Which country surrounds Lesotho? Which country surrounds Lesotho? Who's that? Warren Mitchell, yeah. Is that what you mean, Warren Mitchell? Yeah, he was Jewish, wasn't he? Ironically. South Africa, well done, Pointy. Yeah, it was South Africa. South Africa. Okay, which Liverpool nightclub spawned the Beatles? Which Liverpool nightclub spawned the Beatles? Any Beatles fans? Which Liverpool nightclub spawned the Beatles? The Cavern. Well done, Ken. Nice to see you, Ken. Ken gets that one, the Cavern. I don't know if it's still there or not. But there we go. Which country invaded Cyprus in 1974? Which country invaded Cyprus in 1974? And they still occupy some of it. Greece, close. Turkey, well done, Pointy. Turkey. Right, 5 more minutes, and then I'm going. Which country boasts the most coastline? Which country has the most coastline? Which country has the most coastline? Maths, yeah, okay. I'll do another maths in a minute. Russia, it's not Russia actually. Russia's the biggest, but it's not got the most coastline because it's landlocked at the bottom, isn't it? Which country has the most coastline? Canada, well done, Pointy. Well, another maths question. Well done, everybody. Another maths one. What's 12 times 12? 12 times 12. Argentina, no, it wasn't Argentina, it was Canada. What's 12 times 12? 144. Well done, Hassan. Hassan's done 15 points with 4 minutes to go. Well, that's a bit of a long answer. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Maths one. Just come up on this here. What is the square root of 900? What is the square root of 900? Yeah, sometimes it comes up on my screen different to yours. Hello, Kaylee. What is the square root of 900? Hassan. Hassan's a brain box there. 30 is the answer. The square root of 900 is 30. Okay. Who played the sheriff in Jaws? Who played the sheriff in Jaws? Not too bad, Kaylee. Are you okay? Who played the sheriff in Jaws? 3 minutes to go. Who played the sheriff in Jaws? Brad Pitt, no. It was before his time. Roy, somebody. Roy. Thank you, Will. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. I do some live quizzes and lots of... Well done, James. There's loads of other quizzes pre-recorded on this channel as well, Will. So thank you for subscribing. Which country was formerly called Ceylon? Which country was formerly called Ceylon? Ceylon. Which country was formerly called Ceylon? Hello, Secret Nation. Nice to see you. So this country is near India. Asia, it's near India. Ceylon. Yeah, Roy Schneider. That's it. Well done, Ken. Sri Lanka. Well done, Hassan. Where are you from? I'm from England. Where are you from, Will? Okay, a couple more to go, and then we're going to call it quits for today, and we'll be back another day. Here's another sort of maths one, if Samantha's still there. Bradford. Nice to see you, Will. What's the term for any four-sided figure? What is the term for any four-sided figure? What's a four-sided figure? Go on. Come on, Samantha, for you like maths. Quadrilateral, what I'm pointing. Okay, do 3 more questions, and then I'm out of here. Okay. What is the claim to fame of Agra in India? What is the claim to fame? Hello, Ollie. I'll call you Ollie for now on. What is the claim to fame of Agra in India? There's something in Agra in India. Can you tell me what it is? Agra in India is a famous big building. You all know it. It's a big palace. It's a massive palace built by some prince. Taj Mahal, well done, Hassan. Here's one. You should be able to guess this one. Who was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1938? Who was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1938? The date might give you a clue. Who was the Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1938, which makes Time Magazine worthless, really. No, it wasn't Churchill. Time Magazine's Man of the Year, 1938. H-Man. Time magazine. Is that a clue? Painter. Hitler, that's it, James. Hitler was Time magazine, Man of the Year 1938. And in the 1940s, Stalin won it twice, so, you know. You look drippy, my king. Yeah, okay. Whatever that means. Okay, last question. We have to go. Okay, cheers, Ollie. See you next time. Thank you very much. Okay, what colour is the danger flag in motor racing? What colour is the danger flag in motor racing? Red? No, I think that's the end of the race, isn't it? Danger flag's more like a warning sign. Oh, you wish I had my haircut. Well, yellow, well done, Pointy. Okay, my battery's about to run out. So that's the end of the quiz. M1HR4B wants my haircut. Well, there you go. Okay, Swix had one. Oh, I've got to go now. Here's the score. Swix had one. Ken had one. Samantha had two. In third place with 7 was James, even though he came quite late. Second place was Pointy with 8 points. James had 7. Pointy had 8. Oh, thank you, Pointy. You came second with 8 points. And the winner with 18 points was Hassan. Well done, Hassan. You're today's champion. I'll be back another day with some more questions. So thanks a lot. If you want to, you can subscribe and like. Well done, Hassan. You're the champion today. 18 points. Brilliant score. Okay. Well, see you later, guys. Thank you very much for playing. See you, Ollie. Take care. Thank you, Pointy. See you later. See you, everyone. Bye-bye. Thanks, Pointy. Brilliant. Thank you very much.